mwena pole ufika. Pole pole, mwena pole ufika.
Hello, my friends. I'm Father Ken Forster, a missionary oblate of Mary Immaculate. I was part of the original team that went to Kenya to establish a new mission some 28 years ago. When we first arrived in Kenya, we were quite concerned that we must avoid establishing a dependent church. So with community projects that people were proposing, we said, if you really desire to do something together as a community, we encourage you to raise the initial funds yourself, and we will match shilling for shilling whatever funds you raise with donations from our friends in Canada. Life expectancy in Kenya is 62 years of age. 40% of the population is under 14 years. So there are many children, and education becomes a tremendous burden on parents. Government assists with teachers' salaries, but parents must build and maintain the schools themselves. When we began our mission in Kenya, only 50% of females completed primary school. 20% of the total population were able to enroll in secondary education. With parents paying 50% of the cost, Mami has built 4 secondary day schools. St. Eugene Day School was the first secondary school built in rural Kenya. Its success spurred the development of numerous schools built by other religious denominations. And by 2006, 27 secondary day schools were built in the Meru County.
Ufika. Pole pole, mwena pole ufika. Haraka rafiki haina baraka. Haraka rafiki.
Father Fidel is chaplain to a woman's maximum prison in Langata, Nairobi. Many of the prisoners have their small children with them. They share a child care with the children of the guards. Mami assists the women with their basic needs, including soaps and toiletries, shoes and medicines. Mount Kenya Water Project accesses water from the forest of Mount Kenya. The project took 7 years to build, covering an area of 100 square kilometers. 192 kilometers of pipe were placed in trenches that were dug with hand tools, shovels, picks. 40 concrete tanks were built, the 2 largest tanks being 225,000 liter tanks. 2,000 small family farms had gravity-fed water to their shambas. By 2006, the project raised $900,000 in capital. One Canadian family, Joe and Jean Baer, both now deceased, donated $200,000 as the Canadian Mami donor portion. CIDA, Canadian International Development Agency, contributed $400,000. And the members contributed $300,000 in dues, as well as committing themselves to manual labor. Mami collaborated in developing several boreholes in dry areas remote from access to any water flow. These have brought much hope to many villages, schools, and church communities.
Mwena pole ufika. Pole pole, mwena pole pole ufika, haraka rafiki haina baraka. Haraka rafiki haina baraka. Pole pole, mwenda pole